The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Rest in peace, MT, bro. No cap, man.
For real, let's turn it up.
I'm a nigga rich, yeah, the sunny. You can picture that right now, I ain't talking Sony. Black pitch for that at my shit, yeah, I different.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. Rest in peace, Lil Keed,
Man.
for real.
Rest in peace, Keed, bro. That's like super, super unexpected, especially because of the timing. It's just like you seeing all this stuff about YSL in the news, bad, and then you see something you like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
Did you know
crazy,
him at
so.
all, or you that's just somebody you
This is one of my
seen
favorite artists,
coming
you
up?
know? Yeah.
Bro, he was booming though.
He was booming. Music was good, you know. Whole YSL, like everything was really good, you know, with them. So it's a real unfortunate situation to see all that shit happening.
Do you think they're gonna release some of his music now that he's not here with us anymore? I only ask that because of what people are now saying X's label has done too much of.
Yeah.
Is released like posthumous music. Like, what's your opinion on that? Like Mac, him, Keed, when it comes out to a certain point, do you feel kind of weird about it? Because like I don't even know if bro would have liked this song or whatever.
I think with most artists with like post humming shit, you know, I feel like music that they made prior to them dying, you know, is probably, I would say, safe to release, you know, and because they made it before their death. I feel like most issues is like when niggas die and shit, they'll rework their shit. And
bro, they're
you know.
remaking the vocals. That's what they said. They got an AI to do X's vocals on one song.
Yeah.
I have not heard it, but that's what somebody said, or I heard something. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's the only
are they
thing.
really doing that?
Possibly. I think it's
that crucial for them.
Yeah, it depends on, I guess it all depends on like who like their management is, who their team is, you know.
Usually I'm just like,
Shit like that.
it should be out because the family. I always say that, just because if that was my son, I would want to hear every song that he had.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Exactly. Like if
I'm
die,
his sister, his uncles, anybody in his family, I want to hear all my family's music, you know?
Yeah.
So you got if they're doing it for the family, you always got to do that.
Yeah.
That mom needs to hear every single X song. Y'all could have just sent her the real one, and then y'all can do whatever y'all
the
got to do
real
for the
ones.
album.
Yeah.
Just send her all the raw vocals. She won't even care.
Yeah.
She just want to hear her son's voice because she can't ever see him again.
Yeah, nah.
But that is sad. Today, something that's not very sad. Well, we could do a little intro real quick. Welcome back to Reach the People. Man, we got a lot in store for y'all today, but let's start with the special guest that we got, X, man.
What's up, bro? How you
Yeah.
doing?
Tell them who
What's
you
up,
are,
Aiden?
bro. Bro, I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
My homeboy said, I thought that was Cardi.
For
I
real?
said, bro, I guess that just means you look like a superstar.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like, he is a
I be getting all
superstar.
kinds of like comparisons and shit. So
Do they be like, do I know you? They're like, has anyone said that?
nah,
They don't
it's
know,
just-
but they're like, do I know you? Or like, who are you?
Yeah, it's
Girls like to
always-
say that.
It's always like, I would just say like I'm a dark artist, you know. So it's always
Yeah.
like, you know, comparisons, Rocky, Travis, you know. I just feel like, but a lot of things, it's like if you got braids and you black and you dark or whatever, it's like people, they're just gonna automatically
Assume one thing.
not really assume, but they just
Perceive it
resonate.
one way.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
resonate to artists that are already
Okay.
kind of like
Doing
in
that
that dark
already.
realm, you know.
Especially that they know of and they like.
Yeah.
So why is that important that people understand your aesthetic? Because when we talked previously, you said, I don't want to have a quick come up. I want my fans to understand my sound, my story, my this and that. So why is that important to you?
I'm just really like artistic, like really like artistic, like design and elements and fashion and stuff like that. It's something that I take a lot of time, you know, researching and, you know, understanding. Not just with like the fashion and shit, but also like with the music as well. I'm always looking for different sounds, you know, especially with like the production or with like, you know, the engineer or the sounds I make in the studio. I spend a lot of time really like perfecting my craft and perfecting my art. So that's why, you know, I would rather have like a natural bass come up than just like quick shot to the top, and I, you know, miss a lot of artistic elements that I feel like a lot of artists would, you know, who had the time to kind of like perfect themselves would get.
So I hear you, honestly, you're not afraid for it to take time.
No.
You say perfecting your craft, but you also do photography, you do videography. It's not just one thing. He got the camera right beside him today, and yet he's doing an interview for his music or just his brand, period. I want to talk about why you decided to take a year off before this, previous, and now, fast forward, just to fill the people in. Labels, management, different things are hitting you up, seeking you out, but you took the time to take some time off and live and experience. How has that really changed your life?
I would just say it depends on like, so when I made like this little snippet or whatever it was called, like Darkness Falls or whatever. I was in a really like dark time in my life. You know, I was going through a lot of crazy shit. And I just hit the homies up. They supported me and shit like that. My homie Flacco or whatever. He filmed me. It was like outside of like some warehouse party, some crazy shit. And
warehouse party.
Yeah.
Where are y'all at? In New York?
Nah, somewhere downtown.
Somewhere downtown?
Dallas, yeah.
What is that?
And it was
That's
pretty
not crazy,
crazy. Yeah. And post on the internet or whatever, and it just starts going crazy. And one of these blogs called Vlone Vogue or whatever, they picked it up. And it just, you know, it was great. You know, it was an amazing experience to see like a lot of people liking my fashion, my art, and the music that I had made. The only thing was I didn't have too much of it, you know. So
You didn't have enough?
Yeah, like I was just in the studio making music 'cause I was like, you know, feeling emotional and type shit, you know. But after seeing like people's responses and shit, you know,
You
I
started
was like,
really, okay, cool. I'm gonna take this serious now.
right back into the studio. Like,
Okay.
you know, no gimmicks, no like trying to like do a whole bunch of like, I don't know, a lot of weird shit niggas be doing when they get attention and shit. I was like, I just want to focus on the music.
Yeah.
And then, cause I already feel like I already had the like the fashion and like the swag.
Everything
and all
else, so you were just doing that.
Yeah.
I wanna ask about something that literally just happened today. I think so.
I happened like a month ago, but.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Underground Sound. EXODIA drops off new visual for
shout
High
out
Tech.
Jake, UGS, all of them.
This visual stands alone
Shout out
in and of
Chance.
itself. Who shot that? It's fire.
Yeah.
But you're talking about blogs and your relationship and different things. Like a lot of people wouldn't even think to or know about how to get posted on these places or the importance of that or the value that that can bring or even that that's an option. How did you kind of get some of these gems as far as like you're getting real distribution? They're putting you on to kind of the tricks of the trade because you said in the future people are going to start moving to Texas, to Dallas, and people are going to think, well, Dallas got it together. When in actuality, it's only one group of people from LA coming from Cali, bringing the game here and just turning up.
Yeah.
And how'd you even find that out?
So really, it just turns around to like just the industry as a whole, you know. Basically, it's like I feel like Dallas has been it's had its time, you know. Like it's had a time to kind of build a crazy culture like New York City or like LA, you know. But you know, I would say I don't want to say it's been like underperforming, but I would say like the artists that's been like coming up or whatever, it hasn't really been many, you know.
Yeah.
As much as like LA
Other
or
places,
New York
or even Atlanta.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking into like different economies and shit like that, and everybody knows like the California economy is going crazy, and a lot of people from California or New York are moving to Texas.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying it's like, yeah, the entertainment industry, definitely gonna be out here.
I remember you said that to be out here in Dallas, your opinion, unlike a lot that I have interviewed, is that of you can't make it in Dallas.
Yeah, or it's really hard.
I want you to
really,
actually explain
really
that because you're all this stuff that we're talking about, and that's why I'm going through everything because it's honestly stuff that people won't say or they either don't know.
Yeah.
Because you're like, nah, that's not how you do that. Like, we can't even get these cameras in Texas. I got to go all the way to Cali to get this certain type of camera.
Yeah. Just
certain
Texas
type of movements or whatever.
Different.
They're not even doing that
at all. It's not really
all.
built for artists.
And why is that? What's the difference between the LA, New York, and Dallas?
Just
as far as the scene for creatives and how they make it.
The scene in LA and New York from when I've been out there it was crazy. It was like everything was really structured, you know. The studios were way cheaper, honestly. You would think it would be more expensive.
Because they do more day rates.
Yeah, studios are way cheaper. Like if you want to just get up and go create and like get into a studio, even if let's say you don't know how to mix or something like that. I mean, I was in studios that maybe like $15 an hour. You know, crazy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does no one talk about that?
I don't think they know.
Where's the Addy? Drop the Addy.
I think it was in. I want to say it was maybe in like Central, some shit. You know.
Okay.
But yeah, I was in some couple high end studios. But like the ability to just get and create, you know, just get up and go outside and create and have a decent sound. You know, you don't have to go and buy a whole bunch of equipment, learn it, you know, mix it. Or even out here, it's like not two. It's maybe like 5 studios out here that are really just like busting out hard music, you know?
Yeah. I would say less of the studios, but more of the producers and the engineers, the ones that really are really talented with that.
Shout out Bud Beats too, and shout out New Rain.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Shout out New Rain.
Shout out Keys too.
Yeah, bro.
Especially the best engineers in the city.
Yeah, literally new. Bro, you already know. You know what I'm talking about when you see this clip, bro. Oh, that's crazy. What is the formula to make it in Texas? Because you said people just don't have the formula. By the time they do get it, it'll be too late, or they would have given up before they had a chance to figure out what, in your opinion, is the formula, and give people some game right now on how they should really move as an artist in Texas, in Dallas.
I think consistency is number one. Like, it's hard, you know, especially like with the economy and shit like that, and everything is going crazy. Like, it's hard to just like, you know, if you're paying for studio time, but, you know, if you're doing a video or something like that, you know, but consistency is the number one thing. You can't just drop a video 1 week and think you can write off it for the next 3, you know, because people or niggas is dropping videos and shit every day in between that.
Multiple times a day.
Same thing with music too. It's like you can't just drop a hot song and think you could just like ride off of that wave either, because it's like, I think somebody told me like 88,000 songs being uploaded on Spotify per day. So that's another thing, you know. So just in particular, if I could say one thing, it would just be like consistent content, consistent with your art, and consistent with your shows as well, and taking the time out to really like get out in the streets and meet people and do a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. So you would definitely say, then this is going backwards, but traveling is or is not essential.
Traveling is
for
definitely
growth,
essential. It's
for networking.
Yes. I mean, you go to, you rock a show out here, you rock a few shows out here, yeah, you lit, you'll be popping in the city and shit, but you really got to go out there and find people who understand the industry and understand press and understand, you know, what it takes to really kind of like shift, I guess, like your natural perception. Because when I came into the game, came into the industry and shit like that, it was like, people already told me like I had the full package, you know? But it was like, you go out there and you meet them and you talk to them and you really understand like what the full package is.
Oh, you actually saw it. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
So you're just at a higher standard. It opened you up to
high standard.
You're high standard now. And now anywhere you go, you're just like, nah, it ain't it.
Yeah.
I know what it takes. I seen it.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Every day, you know, just got to wake up and just get something done, you know?
Mm-hmm. So out of what you're saying, I want to talk about the economics, because you people don't really think about this. How many times did you say a person gets paid a year? I misquoted this on the podcast. I literally said 13. Like I think no, because it's like they get paid twice, or let's say every other week, and there's let's say like 2 weeks, 24 months at least. So I feel like whatever the quote, they were doing like one a month.
52 weeks in a year. They get paid 2 times, so you divide that by 2, so things like 15 or 14.
Nah, 15 times 2, 30? 50?
Yeah.
I think so. Either way, is that enough to pay for a music career?
No.
Is that enough to is the everyday salary, is the 9 to 5 enough? Some people would say it is, because there are some people that are making a lot of bank off it, or they're just rich. They're doctors, whatever. Some people can. But for the average person, you are saying that a 9 to 5 job doesn't make you enough
26.
to afford you the luxury to really go up in your career and really have the funds to do that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, unless you're making like about 100,000, it's probably, you know.
Oh,
possible.
so you're talking about like how much? That's what we need to really research. How much does it take to make someone pop?
I read on an interview it was like 100,000 to make an artist pop For real.
I think that's not enough. They might do that just on radio. Because that's what they were saying. They would throw like $100 grand behind a single. Some artists come out saying that. They're like, if you want a number one, throw $100 grand behind it.
Yeah, Hello Yasin was like, he was like, you got these artists out here and shit. It was like, you know, everything they got is paid for. Press is paid for. Radio paid for. You know, all that shit paid for. They're paid to be in niggas' faces all the time. Yeah. So, I mean, if an artist is getting like paid, you know, 26 times a year, let's say, you know, they got to get the press covers for the music video. Press covers probably cost like $150 or $200. Then you got the, you know, the music video itself is like $600. You know, you got the studio time, you know, $75
mixing,
an hour
mastering
in Texas, you know. So $60 to $75 an hour in Texas. I mean, it depends on you really just, and then you top of that, you got rent, you know, you got all this other bills you got to pay for and shit. So is a 9 to 5 enough to really, you know, consistently do that over and over and over again until you know, possibly, you know, if you hot, you know, if you lit.
Yeah, if it happens,
you gotta be lit.
But you gotta be ready for the until.
Yeah, gotta be
because
lit.
that's an undisclosed amount of time, and what's gonna run out? Your motivation, your drive, or your bankroll, or your life. Yeah. Some people might not even you.
Some niggas die doing this shit. Yeah. You gotta be willing to die behind this shit.
Would you say you are? Yeah. What all have you had to sacrifice to live your dream or to pursue the highest version of yourself? What are some things that you've seen that you had to let go of? And maybe it didn't even feel like a sacrifice. You just knew it was time to change things up, focus up more here, less here, be more structured.
Friends, obviously, relationships.
Do you regret any of those?
No.
No?
No.
You don't make you...
Nah.
Yo, yes, sir. Nah. He said, I'm straight.
Yeah, I think everybody got
somebody
path,
is going to be upset about that.
And I know my path, you know. I know my path. That's it. You know, if a relationship falls out or a friendship falls out, you know, we weren't meant to be on the same path, you know, because I know where my path is headed. Mm-hmm. So all kinds of sacrifices. And even when it just comes down to, like, art, you know, I picked something, you know, obviously, you know, people like my music and shit like that. Yeah. I picked something that I also liked that was like a sub-genre, sub-art. Yeah. Some sub of something.
Sub-genre type thing.
Which was like photography and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I love pretty images.
Is that how you got? I want to bring this up because I want to talk about this. I think it'll be a funny story, especially, and get them to know a little bit more about you. So I actually was in line behind you at So What Music Festival that just happened for the viewers that are locally in the area that just happened. That was the first day. I was shout out Mike, shout out everybody. I was shout out Dylan, bro. I was behind you, bro. And I'm like, okay, cool. They're trying to get in because they're obviously shooting it. They have bags on. They got cameras and stuff. And like, what was going on? They didn't want to let y'all in?
I'm trying to think. Oh, you talking about...
Because it's funny how I was behind you this summer and then we ended up meeting and now we're here.
You talking about the stage?
The first day. No, the first day when y'all were trying to get in with the wristbands and everything. The first day before we even got inside.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because I was there to get 4 GAs and 2 other ones too. But I didn't know really strict, what was going on.
Yeah, the security was just really strict and shit like that, you know. I had got there and just had to just text a couple people and shit. And I was able to get that. So, but I understand, you know, it was a very high-profile event and shit.
I feel like for where we were. But for the normal person, at that point, I had not even got in. So I was there to get... I just wanted to know where do I get my bands from. Because I had some already. I just need to get these, but I don't know where to even go because... just standing in line, I'm just like, what's really going on? Then I just went to the media entrance because I'm like, I'm just trying to find where is the
after that I didn't think I even went through that.
And then they're like, oh, it's over here. I'm like, okay, but there's no how am I supposed to know where it's at? But I found it, so I'm not even tripping. But I'm just saying it's funny because you weren't tripping at all. I just noticed that y'all were just
I'll never be tripping, just bro.
Like, hey, bro, literally
flow.
had like I think it was a pearl necklace on. You just like chilling like. You were like, you can go in front of me, bro. I don't know what they got going on. I'm just chilling
I'll figure it out, you know? So, but I think Soa Fest was an amazing experience.
I want to ask you about something that you saw and it stood out to you. We can speak on this because I feel like it's just an opinion. It's just a point of view. Like the scene of creators, specifically photographers and videographers, up until that point, had you seen that level of collaboration and genuine love? Because you said the industry right now is as unfriendly as it's ever been.
Yeah, nah, I haven't. A lot of, I don't know, it just seems like the Soa Fest brought a lot of people together that I feel like probably wouldn't be talking to each other.
Oh, they wouldn't even know each other.
Yeah, bro. So
why do you think that? I didn't know it was all the way on the other side before this point. I just thought that I actually thought all these dudes knew each other. Cause I was back there and I was reposting everybody's stuff because I do the same thing y'all do. I just wasn't doing it and I'm showing love, and then I see other people doing the same thing. So I assumed that all these photographers, they probably go to all the festivals together, like, or they know each other. They're just showing genuine love. But maybe that was the first time.
Yeah,
you're saying
Fest
that's
was
the first time?
festival to do some shit like that in Texas. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it was unlike anything, you know. And I think when it comes down to the creatives that were there and shit like that, it was like, okay, you know, everyone just had a mutual respect for each other, you know, because I feel like, you know, especially if you were back there, you had to be doing something right just to be back there, you know. I
want to say, like I said, in Dallas, I want to say
Dallas needs more festivals.
No. I will say that in Dallas, and people are going to say that's everywhere, but I think in Dallas, bro, you have to stand on your own name. It doesn't matter about anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I, like you're saying, why am I here or whatever? Like, I'm here off my own name.
Yeah.
Everybody here is here off my own name.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter about no positions or you don't have this official this. You don't have this. Like, it don't matter. Like, it's just crazy. Like, bro, you're putting yourself in that room, or it is what it is. At a certain point, we didn't put in too much work, bro. There's no way I'm gonna go to this festival every single day and be GA when I just opened up a studio. I need to be in front of these people's faces. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, there's no. It's just the person you are. Like, there ain't no way you're going to that festival and just not being in the role that you want to be. Mm-hmm. Right, I'm not gonna be somewhere that I feel like I could be doing more, and I actually need to be doing more right now. Mm-hmm. I went out there, like, when I first got there, I was looking around, and then I told my bros, like, I got a dip, bro. And ever since then, I just never went back. I did end up going back, and I was like, it's got a better view out here than we do backstage, but we're on a mission. I didn't reach out to you till like the third night, and I said, bro, I seen you working this whole week. Bro, let's lock in.
They're working for real.
Do you have like a different camera every day?
Yeah, I got a few. Everything in point and shoot, though.
Everything?
Yeah, everything.
I thought you had a camcorder.
That's but it's like a handy cam.
Oh, okay.
So
don't you use something like this?
Yeah,
the Zeiss one.
Like that, yeah.
That 4K, you like it?
It's alright.
I just like how handy. You know, it's just small and it's just.
Yeah,
cool.
I like the handiness of them.
And I think you had the one with the little thing, so that's cool to me, bro. You were there as a shooter.
Yeah.
But talk about the festival that you're about to do at Up Next.
Yeah, so I'm doing the Up Next festival. Shout out T Crowd. You know, he lit as fuck. Like, he just
do some promo. So when's the show for everybody that's
July
watching?
30th.
July 30th.
Yeah.
Up Next.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'm excited. It's gonna be fucking crazy. Like, it's gonna be lit. Like, my set, I don't know what time, but y'all need to tap in for real. No cap, bro.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
Next Fest for real. Up
for
Next
real.
Fest. It's facts.
These days, when you do all these shows, you know.
I got another one in August too.
Oh yeah. You just got that today. So where's that?
They're still
This
in the works.
dude, hey, you're a real artist. I told my bro, literally, we were together yesterday. He said, bro, I'm supposed to be in Atlanta today. They're previewing my stuff on the radio today. And I'm like, bro, you a real artist now. You just missing stuff. He was like, I don't even know when I perform. I'm like, that's really the life of it. You want to know when your money's coming or how much of it is coming. And then after that, you're just like, I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, it's like a lot of the shit
because it's just so much stuff that goes at you. The money sticks for you, and you're like, okay, I can remember that.
Yeah, like.
But
for
until
me,
then, I would just, I don't know, like.
Yeah, for me.
But I'm
it's just,
performing though.
I think for me, it's like, yeah, I love performing and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of this shit is really like in the works.
Bro, you gotta let me come up there and shoot for you.
Yeah, bro, pull up.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm already gonna be there. Oh,
for real?
Yeah, I've been locked in with bro. We gonna do some
Hey, we got
interviews.
a show too on what's it?
The 19th?
25th, June 25th, the Floating World show.
Where's that?
It's gonna be an Insight Skate Shop.
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
there.
Bro, pull up.
That's hard.
Yeah. My homie
No,
Josh
actually
putting that
send
on.
me the info though, like so I can actually do it. Cause wait, the 19th,
25th.
the 25th. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
bet. I need to do that. What else do you have in the works? Ooh, New Dawn.
Yeah, New Dawn. It's my little EP that I'm working on, Rage EP, Trap EP.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fucking crazy. Everything mixed by New Rain too. Bud too.
Bro, you see how happy I just got? You know, my boy Rafi, his whole album was all New Rain beats. Me and New have been. I just always showed love through my videos, through different things. So I probably met him at 211 maybe like twice. Never, but New it was like I reached out to him. He said he'll come when he's ready.
Yeah.
He's working.
Working hard.
Bro, this that's what we gonna outro to. There's a song that they were like I heard the DJs playing like during some little intermissions and change of sets and stuff, and I'm like, bro, that's Newsbeat.
Yeah.
Like he's getting stuff out here that it's not. I feel like all artists that get on New Rain beats now, y'all got to step your game up. Cause he's showing y'all what y'all can do. Y'all can take it as far as you can. As a producer, I'm giving you my best.
Yeah. Even as an
So
engineer too.
yeah. So
I remember
turn it up.
I'd be in the studio and shit, and you know, he's like one of those few people where how it sounds in my head, he could really
do it.
pull it out.
Is he musical? Does he play keys real well or no?
So I just be knowing from the mixing and shit, you know. But shit, he done DJ'd in front of me, you know. So he's like multi-talented as fuck. For real.
That's gonna be crazy. And also shout out Chance. He was supposed to be here.
Shout out Chance.
No, for real. We gotta link up, bro. That's what I'm telling y'all, bro. We gonna wrap. This was only 30 minutes. This in and of itself, bro, is just the beginning. Like, this dude actually has a lot that I want him to say, because like I said, either people aren't saying it or they don't know. Because it makes a lot of sense. Like, it's just different ways of thinking at things.
Different viewpoints, you know, different perspectives.
Like, literally.
People who been around, been places and seen things, you know, can really, you know, change the perspective of things and how things are supposed to be done.
Literally, no cap. Well, y'all will see this. Thank y'all for tuning in as always. This will be a special episode, so I ain't saying anything. Outro for me, bro. Let them know who you are. Let them know where to find you at. Keep the glasses on. You look like a superstar.
EXODIA, Darkness Falls, you know what I'm saying, on the way. New Dawn EP, gonna have 5 to 7 songs on that hoe, so, you know, I need to look out for that.
No cap.
No cap, nigga.
Hey, Dr. Gothard.
Yes.
Dr. Gothard.
Yes. What's the problem?
Hey, man. Hey, bro, man. Chill out, bro. Get the
I'ma just let this outro out.
I'ma just
vibe out real quick.
I'm already chilling. I'm already shit. I'm already cocaine right now. But who got the mental?
Cause it's been a whole year since young nigga shot my pouch. Been a whole year and I still don't know who to pop my pouch. Hey, but I ain't gon' tell nobody, cause that's how I was taught. And the cops can't find nobody, cause them boys too soft.